iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting, iDiskiTimes.co.za. So this weekend, the biggest question is, who is going down? Is it Maritzburg United? Is it Chippa United? Or is it someone else who's down there? Who's down there?
I think
Marumo Gallants. There's 3 teams. Richards Bay is almost mathematically out, but they could be sucked in as well, but we can't really focus on them. There's 3 teams. 2 of them are on 29 points. Marumo Gallants and Maritzburg is on 30 points. Chippa United and Marumo Gallants are on 29 points as well. So well done to Maritzburg United. They gave themselves a shot. There was never, I keep on saying this to people that love complaining, that there has never been a chance where you will beat Sundowns other than the game that they were playing on Tuesday. Given that Sundowns were traveling from Morocco 48 hours before that game, and they hadn't rested. I think there was a funeral of Alex Cherkwane as well on Tuesday. So there were so many things that were happening with Mamelodi Sundowns. The fact that the game was played 4 days before other teams played was your best opportunity, because if they wait for Sundowns to rest, to play the Champions League and to play next week after 7 days rest, they would beat you, because they already beat you 5-0 this season. So that was a 1 point worth fighting for under the right circumstances as well. So well done to Maritzburg United. You gave yourself a fighting chance. So now we focus on to the weekend, Mr. Tso Vilakazi. Let's have a look at the fixtures. I know Chippa United are playing Golden Arrows. They're coached by their former coach, Osiema. He needs a favor from Golden Arrows, but Golden Arrows also need to win in order for them to get to the top 8. They're number 8 at the moment, but I think on goal difference they could be there, or if they secure a point or 2, they could be there as well. So they won't be looking to donate any points. Chippa United, Golden Arrows, maybe let's start focusing on them. Chippa at home, they need to win this game.
Mr. Kunjani mfethu? Angibulise wena mfethu. Ngibulise Junior, ngibulise Justice. Ngibulisa namakhaya cela support njalo iDiskiTV. Ngizobe nje njalo ngichiki futhi.
Why manje coach akumele nigqoke njengabafundi nani so?
Angithi manje Msinkewu kumele ubonise ukuthi we leader yayiphi yaziphi isikolo. So if mangabe ngizofaka lezi ezami, it means if there's a problem enzakalayo in the field, ngeke bakwazi identify ukuthi ukhuthu ubuya kuphi. Yeah, so kumele ube uniform yakhona babona ukuthi oh na leader yakhona. So mangabe ule leader le leader abantu abashaya ngama 3 bazokhoma ukuthi na leader yama 3. Msinkewu
bathi no mercy ucelile uFadlu ukuthi siyacela bafethu base KZN Golden Arrow ukuthi nishayele iChippa United. What do you see tomorrow?
Msinkewu 1, I doubt ukuthi i-relationship yaka CM and Arrows yaphela kahle. So already nje lokho sekwenza nje vele kungabi khona nje umoya omuhle, kuyoba amanzi neoil. I doubt futhi again ukuthi Arrows beside ukuthi i-Maritzburg situation yabo injani, but nabo as a team they need to show ukuthi the professionalism yabo nokuthi they need to win babe comfortable lapha ku top 8. So it's going to be a very tough one, and look, I don't see Chippa winning. I don't see Chippa winning, yes.
Even though they're playing at home?
Yeah, no. Chippa, they will play good football, but they're not going to win. Yeah, okay.
It could mean 2 things. You don't see them winning, but are you seeing them drawing? Because even a draw means that Maritzburg go back to bottom if Chippa United draw.
Arrows will win. Arrows won. They need to wait for somebody else to do a favor for Bona. Good battle go top 8. Yeah. So they've got it in their hands. So angeke bazibavumela ukuthi doesn't, if it's a little roll lava and lana, maybe somebody will win a lapana sibe ku top 8. They will go for the kill. All right. So Arrows will win against Chippa.
All right. Marumo Gallants is playing Swallows Football Club. It's strange that Swallows Football Club are they're vying for top 8, because they were also one of the teams that were in this picture here, relegation. But 1, 2, 3 matches you win, all of a sudden you pull away from these teams. Let's focus then on Marumo Gallants playing Swallows Football Club. Marumo Gallants, so much drama that's happening there as well. Swallows are the home team. It's playing at 3 p.m. All matches are playing at 3 p.m. tomorrow. There was a bonus drama, and then there was a game, and then they lost the game against Yanga. I was looking at the effort I was looking at their players, Abo Lesibanku, Ranga Chivaviro. Because they've been consistent in the Confederations Cup. I was like, okay, I would like to see if this thing that's happening behind the scenes, it's affecting them. And I saw that there was a difference in body language. That's why Yanga came and they won that game. Although Ranga scored the goal, but really there wasn't much that they offered Yanga, which is young Africans, on that game. You're playing Swallows. Swallows also needs to be in the top 8.
Yeah.
There's like 3 teams or 4 teams that are on 37 points. They are all stuck at number 7, 8, 9, something like that, for the top 8 position. Same circumstances, so Swallows won't need anyone to do them a favor, but a draw could be good enough for Marumo Gallants to at least get into number 15.
Mr. Geo, you know, trying to figure out, is it me really? Is it you know, it's been years really Swallows where they are. Look, Mr. Geo, not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I just want people to understand. Not in a bad way.
I think the season, the season, I defender of the season.
Yes.
I think that was the last time, maybe 2 seasons ago, because I think there was a reason why he became a defender of the season. I think someone else was bought from that team. There were quite a few players that were bought from that team. I can't remember now. I don't know. I think that's the last. This is the last generation, the one that survived relegation. Leabo Mahlatsi nabo Sikhota. I remember that Leabo Ngobo, Njabulo Ngobo, being defender of the season, had other players up front that eventually went on to other teams. But anyways, nonetheless, I get your point that it's been quite a while since they're finding themselves in a position where they could be in the top 8.
Yeah, Mr. Geo, and you know, it's good when you see a big team like Swallows it's a very good thing. Mr. Geo, this Swallows, this one yazi fana no mama wesizwe yabona ube nabantwana omunye mhlamba akhulume isiTsonga, omunye akhuluma isiXhosa, omunye akhuluma isiZulu, omunye akhuluma isiTswana, kodwa abantwana bakho bonke Swallows ke. Mr. Geo,
Tomorrow Marumo Gallants. Oh, sorry. Also touch on this bonus issue, because I've been writing about it, and I say, like, if you have an important game, semi-final, like you have Confederations Cup, you have also the last game of the season, which can save you your status. The last thing you want to do is to upset abadlali bakho. But keep a statement, the city, we've paid you your salaries. We decide what kind of bonuses we will give to you, and so on and so forth, like any other company. But we know that football doesn't run like other companies. Motivation abadlali. They can come in and say 10,000 for each player if you win this game. And which is not something that they've defined on the policies, financial policies of the company. I don't want people to think football operates like company. They operate like clubs, and most of the time they're unprofessional. Mara ukukwatisa abadlali bakho ukuthi senibhadala ubhale statement esisho kanjalo. Bashaywa ke 24 hours before that, you say that, and then bashaywa ke young Africans. And you could see that there's questionable effort. And now you have to motivate them. If they want 20,000 each player today so that they can save your status tomorrow, now you put yourself in a position where you can give it to them.
As Mr. Nkeo, there's one thing that I will plead to the owners of my team is that don't take players for granted. Let's respect them. As much as you are paying them, they're giving you good service. So when you agree with so by giving me this service, I'm going to add the 2 rand to go. When it's time for you to give me that 2 rand, give me. Why do I have to go and ask you within the damage the 2 rand I'm happy? So now already, so I'm even an attitude towards you. And now I'll end up losing a respect with no, but do Mr. K, we agreed most. And then now why there's to be in this way? And I would like, okay, it's fine. I did make a name for myself. Then tomorrow I can go somewhere else and get a job. But this is not a good thing for football, Mr. Nkeo. Not necessarily Abafana be Marumo, but for football, let's just respect the players and let's give them what they deserve. Because if you can see these boys ukuthi umdaka makabathatha bebalapha enzansi, and then no one gave them any chance of them surviving.
All of us thought
Yes, good. They are going, and look, they've balanced everything. They've balanced in terms of they've tried to survive to be in a good area, and then they've pushed until the semi-final. What more can you ask as a chairman? Sometimes, I don't know how they think, but I still go back to say, a respect goes a long way, Mr. Nkeo, because
also the timing, so because you say the things that you say before a semi-final and also before this game. Now, namhlanje, ngolwesihlanu, you have to go back to them, like give them some motivation, because this is a people's business. It's a people's business. But anyways, tomorrow Swallows, Marumo Gallants. So very quick prediction.
For the boys, after all the work that they did, let me put it for Marumo Gallants, let them win, man.
Right.
Yeah, just for the boys, you know what, it's okay, let's just go and play for ourselves, because you don't know who's watching. If you go with a negative attitude, you don't know, maybe you're closing doors for yourself. So Marumo Gallants 1-0.
All right. For the final time this season, who is your number 14, who is your number 15, and who's your number 16, Mr. So-and-so?
Number 16, obviously.
Chippa United.
Yeah, Chippa humble Chippa. And then until number 4.
Number 15.
15. Number 15 is over Maritzburg. Maritzburg will play my playoffs. Yeah, and then number 4 vele kuzohlala vele iNaturena, number 3 kuba SuperSport njengoba vele kunjalo, team enkulu ibe number 2, and then basically the big team in Africa always champions.
There you go. It is Times, Horse was betting.